Team spirits turn to ban.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds left.
Solo que por rato se le corta al
No, pero
bandido.
se corta igual.
Por rato se le corta al bandido.
Es el umbral. Hola, 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 hola. Sí, amigos, se entrecorta.
Ah, sí, se le entrecortó.
Sí, directo, se cortó directo, se cortó directo.
It's Dyer's band now.
Ahí, cuidado con el Kuka avanza también, aparece también el Fénix, cuidado que se puede complicar la cosa con tipo. Se corta.
Sí, tendrías que alzar más la voz.
No,
¿no?
nada de eso, nada de eso, hay un desnivel. No está cuadrado esa vaina. No, aquí no hay nadie.
No, más que todo porque acá no hay un botoncito que tú apretes y te subas esa vaina, ¿no? Y además no quiero buscar
Aunque
nada.
ya te escuchaban bien aquí, a ti, ¿no?
¿Qué es el cambio, va? Es que mi voz es más fuerte de por sí. No, ahorita se me acaba de cortar, weón.
Se le cortó.
Se me acaba de cortar ahorita a mí también, weón.
Se le cortó justo igual ahorita.
Hola, hola. Oh,
Hay un
sí.
muchacho, pero...
Bro.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Excuse me, we have a problem. When we are talking,
The voice is slow
the voice
and up.
and we don't hear anything. It's the voice. No, our voice when we are casting, when we are
10
talking,
seconds.
in sometimes will be on 0. And
5
again,
seconds
yeah,
left.
and it's. No.
¡Oh, papi! Ya.
Okay.
Julio. ¿Qué dijiste? Espérate. Hola, hi. Estamos aquí en el evento deportivo number 1 de la serie 2 en la International 2022. Hoy no se baja ahorita. ¿Cómo estamos?
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did hear that briefly.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Hold on.
10 seconds.
Sí, lo veo. Ahí está Pepedota, peón. ¿Qué te pasa la voz? Dice. Dile, peón, dile. La Pepedota, dice. Dímelo. Hi.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Ya, cuando tú digas ya, nosotros tenemos que decir ya.
Okay. Hello.
Hola.
Three,
Dale,
one,
comenzá.
1, 2, 3, 1. Hello. Sí, parece que estamos ahí con problemas. Hay intención de... Ahí está bastante complejo. Intentarán también darle el Magic Missile, también el Stun ahí.
Ahora ya no te
Hola, probando. Hola, sí. Intentarán también... no les entendemos nada porque estamos hablando aquí con el...
No, ya no lo escucho
audio,
yo.
así que... Ahí, hola. Probando. Hola, sí.
Ahora sí ya lo escucho.
Hola, sí, avanza. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hola. Sí, probando. 1, 2, 3. Hola.
的那个9盘大被扣了，
扣100秒。
太搞笑了，去拍。
Ok.
Ah, puedes usar el otro, pues, ¿no? ¿Qué? A ver, ¿yo sí me escucharé cortado o no? ¿Estás seguro? Ahorita me acabo de escuchar. No, se me bajó. ¿Por qué?
Hola, 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 hola.
Hola, hola, hola. Otra vez se me bajó.
Ahí se cortó otra vez, se cortó.
Sí,
Hola, 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 hola.
es
5 seconds left.
algún
Probando,
filtro que se le
probando.
mete ahí.
Sí, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1,
A veces es como que empiezas ahí de la nada, como que se empieza a cortar.
Hola, sí, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos?
Sí, probando. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In sometimes,
The level
I
is
think
low,
noise
and the
gate
level
or
is
something
high.
like that. Okay.
It's Dyer's band now.
Faceless Void.
¡Ouch! Se me bajó ahí. No te escucho. Ahora sí,
Yeah,
perdóneme.
and the production told me that they hear us with that kind of voice.
Sí te escucho, sí te escucho.
Not the remote studio,
Te escucho.
the cameraman's here. Yeah.
5 seconds left.
Oh, ¿no será que cuando el bandido de allá habla o algo en su micro se abre, se bajan de nosotros? Ya,
Pucha, ya, pues fuentes nomás, amiguitos.
ya pues. Oye, pero bandido, tú vas a decir, oigan, ya, ya.
Hello. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 1, 1, go. 1, 1, 1, 1. I think it's a little better here.
Ya, ya.
Yeah, I think it's a little better with this headset.
Ya,
But
ya. Entonces, una vez que comience la partida, muteas al panel, porfa.
¿ya no te pasa?
¿Ah?
¿Ya no te está pasando?
Ah, no, sí. A veces.
It's
Sometimes. Ya.
On her, on him. On him, yeah.
Ah, tú eres gracioso.
This is better right now.
Dyer's turn to bed.
Yeah.
Ya.
Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ya vete chongo.
Ah, oh, bandido, cuando comience la partida muteas al panel, porfa. No te olvides. ¿Qué? ¿No le escuchan a Julio?
10 seconds.
Hola.
Ahora. Ya,
Vale,
está bien.
vale.
Ya, te digo,
Ahí se cortó también.
oye, no se olviden que cuando comienza la partida muteen al panel. Ahora
Sí.
escucha, habla.
Sí, por favor, cuando ni bien Tainim del pase, córtenla, que no se escuche nada, porfa. Porque luego es un bullicio ahí brutal que...
No desconcentra.
Sí.
Ya.
Ten seconds.
Habla.
Hola, probando. Hola.
5 seconds left.
Hola. Sí, no, sí te escucha.
Yo le escucho muy bajo a producción. Tumbadazo.
No te escucha, dice todavía.
Hola.
It's Hero.
Ponte el otro mejor, con el otro te escuchaba más. Ah, ¿verdad? Julio cambió de headset, ¿ah?
Headset.
Ha cambiado del ES1 al ES3, ¿ah? Ya no, se va a poner el de siempre, se va a poner el siempre. Por ahí. Ponte el de siempre, pues.
Hola, ¿me escuchan? Hola.
Ah, ¿la escuchan? Ya ves, sí, es ese tema.
Ya, ahí se me cortó otra vez.
Ya,
No sé qué vamos a hacer
Hey,
con
they're
eso.
back. Good for you.
Ya veo el chat, ya me la huelo el chat. Pero...
te perdona, dices, te perdona.
Sí. Ahí se cortó, por ejemplo, ¿no?
Sí, pero yo creo que es por otra cosa.
10 seconds.
Sí, te escucho.
Arregle mi
5
micro.
seconds left.
меня победить. Это я сам.
Prepare for
Thank you so much indeed, Nat. And Dota fans the world over, are you ready? We got some games to start for you. We're going to get into the game, don't worry. Trent, I'm so freaking excited. I can't wait. We got Team Spirit facing off against Virtus.Pro. The draft is going on. I feel like we're going to be going to like 80 minutes or something already out of the gate.
It's definitely possible. I mean, probably the most terrifying stat that was shown during that whole draft was the GPM of Collapse on that one Spirit Breaker game that he played so far. 820. He actually out-CS'd Yadoro on Troll Warlord.
I mean, it doesn't seem fair, honestly.
It's really not. He just charges through the waves, all the creeps die, he's just gathering gold all over the place, and yeah, Spirit Breaker, if it goes late, he doesn't really mind it as much as he used to.
No, I mean, he's like Aghanim Scepter, Octarine Core coming out, all of this like incredible mobility. And as Purge talked about at the beginning of this, the bigger map, right? You've got more places to go. It can also mean that you're more separated from your allies and suddenly there's more pickoffs that happen and that can be the game-defining thing.
It's true, it's true. But like the panel said, we got options here for Virtus.Pro. Certainly the underdogs come in this matchup, but classic thing, regional rivalry. You know, they know their opponents pretty well, so they got a little bit of history. Maybe they can do better against someone who's a little bit more favorited over them compared to someone coming from a different region. Right. They know these matchups. Some former teammates mixed in there as well.
Oh, yeah. No, and I think like that's one of the things to watch for. Is now we've got this close setup right next,
so close.
As we get into this game, Unpause comes out. We'll see if there are any big pop-offs or something.
I want to see someone slam the glass. I hope they've been instructed that that's okay. We're gonna have to check the structural integrity.
Is it okay? Like,
I'd say so.
Break it? I don't know. Not sure what that is going to end up looking like. As heading out across the map, you can see that already. Spirit set up on that top side of the river, smoking in, hoping to find somebody. Doesn't look like they're going to find any purchase there. But we did get that little crazy picks coming out at the end. It was the Viper into the Lina. The panel talked about it a little bit. But this is a little bit of a strange matchup. Is it just about the break? What are you seeing with this Viper pick?
100% the break for the Viper. No doubt about that, right? It's not just the Bristle either, right? Get a little extra value added in there for a couple of the heroes. A little Lina in there, a little bit of Spectre in there, right? Passives are pretty important. So that can be very helpful. But, you know, Seattle, TI, it's been a while. Been since TI7. Back in those days, Lina Viper. That was pretty common, right?
That was a classic.
Viper used to be kind of this hero for a lot of these Seattle TIs. So seeing this matchup here once again, very interesting.
Oh, they're getting close to each other. The crowd is hungry for blood as they want to see who's going to give it up first. But Yadoro going to back away, not get taken down. By the way, I want to shout out to whoever cheered in the crowd for that Observer Ward D Ward. Well done. Yeah, that's the spirit that we're looking for today. As Mira will be pushed back a little bit by Kiritich there.
Единственный, кто может меня
Well, as you can see, the players are just getting comfortable here by spamming all their voice lines.
Absolutely.
Единственный, кто может
They're using
меня
it from all over too. It's a Polaris voice line. Pretty nice.
They've invested heavily.
Oh yeah.
In accounts here, so it's all good. No surprises in terms of where anyone's going here. And, you know, I gotta say, during the draft, I was looking forward to a couple heroes, but they all got banned.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we didn't get to see the Enchantress from Aposhka with his 4 straight wins. Obviously, some quick respect there from Virtus.Pro. Not gonna let him have it. And that puts him on the AA, as the panel called. Super solid, right? Especially when you pair it with this classic Yadoro Faceless Void.
I mean, that really does feel like it's going to be the thing to watch for. In the later game engagements, obviously you've got the setups with Collapse Spirit Breaker trying to start the fights, but it's going to be up to Yadoro to try and end them with that Chrono, and that sets up for all the rest of Team Spirit's abilities. Something to watch for there. But yeah, Team Spirit coming in undefeated throughout this entire event so far. Been looking really good. And now a little bit of pressure there on the stage. Not going to be able to do that much to this Pugna, who's so quick and annoying to play as. Little skeleton man.
Yeah, he's super frustrating. I mean, even if AA has a decent pairing, sometimes the movement speed of a Pugna can actually still get out of any sort of attempts of like a cold beat or something. So early on, it's just lots of poking and prodding back and forth. And then, I mean, down here in the bottom lane, you have Mira on one of the less reliable heroes, I would say, these days in the Hoodwink. You know, she struggles a bit, tends to have some pretty low win rates, but the players that really like Hoodwink, they're big fans. I mean, you can see Platinum tier there from Mira doing a little bit of spamming on the hero. And again, another hero that's going to try and make use of the break in this game from that sharpshooter.
Well, and something that you always love to talk about, too, is the ability to run through those little twin gates there. I feel like Hoodwink is one of those that would love to be able to get active around that, like, 5-6 minute mark somewhere in that neighborhood, try and make some rotation and find a kill.
It certainly never hurts, as Screen Protector has shown us.
Oh, yeah. It's a bash as he heads out of there. Slow, steady going, and at least at the early stages here, it does appear that things relatively even amongst the two safe lane heroes. At least at the moment, though, Viper is having a better time of it mid against Lina. 5 denies already. Although Laurel brought down very low. Might have spoken too soon there.
Careful here. 2 points in the Dragon Slave. Wants to keep that harass up. We'll hit one more time. Bit of corrosive haze go back the way. Or sorry, corrosive skin. Apologies here.
And look at that Laurel.
In the past.
He wanted to go over to pick up that rune, but a little bit scary to leave the wave and trying to look for a bash, not able to quite get one.
The crowd is hungry for blood.
I know, they're ready. They're so ready for this. There's the bash that he was waiting for.
I mean, hey, your Spectre hasn't died.
2 in a row?
Oh, okay.
Oh, be careful now.
Okay, your Spectre hasn't died, and it's 3 minutes in. I feel like that's a win for a lot of support players.
Oh, yeah.
Gets the pull off there as well. F&G helping to pick up the
Dire
heritage.
structures are fortified.
Had a stick ready. Never in doubt. So far, so good. As Laurel's going to make the move actually for that bounty rune and moving into position. Sage going to try and take it away and gets there just in time. That hurts. The Viper wanted that refill.
You need that bad too, because like the Lina versus the Viper, this is the whole idea, right? You're trying to like whittle down the Viper and try and make them really dependable on resources. So support's coming through, getting rid of bounties, maybe getting rid of these river runes as well. Super helpful. And also, Seush wants to be stacking camps because he got this bristle back, right? And as you notice, we got some blocks happening here, right? They already blocked off one of the camps there. They have unblocked the ancient camp now, so it will finally spawn. But that's really going to slow down this bristleback's progression here.
Something to watch for. In the 4-minute mark, no kills as of yet, just trying to dodge away. Notice is going to pull this creep wave.
Bushwhack bottom.
Chance, an opportunity. FNG gonna go down. They take him, and now Mira might end up going down a second time. Heritage moves forward and secures that finish. Oddly enough, it was creeps that got both of the kills, but still, it's what you want to see.
Good play there from FNG at the end to at least put on the Inkswell to get a return kill. But clearly they win there for Team Spirit, take the first blood. And one thing that you're going to notice in this game too is that Ancient Apparition and Hoodwink do share a similar capacity to amplify magic damage, and which is really cool because you get the boomerang on the Hoodwink later, and they have 3 cores that add a ton of magic damage, which is a pretty cool use of their draft here.
Poshka coming over to contest this. Gets right in his face. Seush starting to drop down lower. Says, fine, you want to battle, I'll battle you. They are getting very low and will need to run away. So contest going in, wanting to shut down that farm that you're talking about from the Bristle.
I mean, it's huge. That camp is still blocked out right now. And it's not going to despawn in time either. So it'll be the 6th minute spawn also going to be blocked. And that's huge for this Bristle. It's the whole point of offlane Bristle is like you want this backup here of these Ancients. Now that being said, he's also doing extremely well on the laning stage right now.
Oh yeah. 35 and 6 so far for that Bristleback. But it does also mean that it's been Faceless Void still having a decent time here. Collapse will charge through, gets another bash onto Kiritich right as he comes into the lane. He'll have a few denies in his face though, a little frustrating as we're getting closer to the next spawn. Of course, runes incredibly important in this game. You've got a couple of heroes that would love to be able to pick them up, and Lina makes the move over. Maposhka is there, Light Strike Array to get a haste too. Not bad. This should be Maposhka going down. Squadix takes the move, although wait, turn, a chance. Maposhka, you god! He was almost able to survive through that one. With a sidestep behind the trees, it said it is going to be safe. Starting to drop down low, still a haste turn on Squadix, and that's going to get level 6. Comes in with the Laguna Blade, takes down another.
And of course, if you haven't checked out in a while, Laguna Blade, very interesting now. It does give you some stacks of Fiery Soul. So you might be wondering why sometimes these Linas are just going to fire it out. That's going to be why.
Right. Absolutely. Just get whatever kills you can with it at that point in time. Now mid lane, they're going to go again, it looks like, trying to find an opening onto Maposhka, forcing him back. And one more hit. Oh, 19 HP, just barely able to get out of that one.
That farm going here, and it is interesting too with this Faceless Void pick because they sort of have an interesting relationship, the Bristleback and the Faceless Void, because like, you constantly have these quill stacks in the laning stage, which is something that you can't really manage that well with Time Walk. Generally, you want to deal with like burst damage, because you just Time Walk it off and you're fine, whereas it's like a lot of damage at a time. But meanwhile, down bottom, an attempt to stop this aggression. Oh, it lasts so long now.
I know, that Inkswell makes the difference. Here it turns Little Seach shot there, tries to get onto him.
But the counterplay, of course, is that, you know, that's Bristleback's advantage over Faceless Void, but he steals time dilation throughout this game. And Bristleback really doesn't buy a lot of dispel these days. That's not something that you really want to opt for. So that's going to be really frustrating for Notice if he has to constantly deal with his time dilation with his quills.
Right, might need to get a little bit of help from some of his allies there. And of course, you have the other nice little pickup, which is going to be the Grimstroke Inkswell later on with that Dispel. But it's something to watch for, no doubt about it. Now they make the move through, going to get the silence on the Yatoro. This spell very strong. Inkswell layering together. But Yatoro still making a good distance away. Drops the Chrono to get out, but now Kieran shows up too. They're committing heavy for this kill. They want to take him down, and they're going to get him. Spectre. Level 1, 60-second cooldown has the urn complete and now stocked up. And looking towards that very common progression right now of Blade Mail into Radiance. That's currently the plan. Okay. Team sticks to it. I mean, you know, you come into this, you think Team Spirit's going to be the favorites, haven't dropped a game yet. Now you look at the net worths, they're looking pretty good across the board. It's been a solid showing so far for Virtus.Pro. Squadix is terrified mid. He's been sitting in this tree line for a solid 20 seconds. You know, I know. I'm not coming out there. He is totally aware that this wraparound was happening and it won't catch him. So dodging the movement, there was a ward that's placed down just out of vision. Not sure if that one was scouted out by Virtus.Pro or not, but at least for now, they're going to keep him fine and dandy, and stays in the mid lane. Yeah, the tower stays up. Sayush is nearby, ready to help, but also gets off another double stack here. So despite a lot of blocking out early of these amps, there's a sizable bank here for this Bristleback to come back to, and that's going to help progress you into that Aghanim on the earlier part of this game, which is, of course, one of the main reasons why you're seeing this hero so often. So close right now to a couple of really key levels that could set up for a kill down bottom. You're, what, about a quarter of the way towards it for the Hoodwink, with Collapse already having 6. But instead, making another move. This Spectre getting involved early. We're seeing Laurel back. And with the charge coming through, it's going to be Virtus.Pro backing out. So they force the rotation and then back away. A little poking and shadow step there. Something you can kind of afford to do now with the lower cooldown. So far, we haven't seen one of the main fear think with Alina this game, which would be a Spirit Breaker. Right. Because Lina, not really a Yule's buyer necessarily anymore. That isn't something that we see all the time. That used to be like one of the options, of course. Might have to be a consideration for Squadix this game, but probably hoping to avoid that right now. Collapse just been a bit too busy in the lane, trying to get towards that Midas. Another rune there taken away too. So even if you did find an opportunity to maybe get aggressive with Collapse, they haven't been able to get the runes to pair with them.
Top tower is
So
under attack.
a little unfortunate for Team Spirit, as Arcane was denied by Maposhka, so they at the very least didn't give that one away to Lina. Does look like top tower is going to be the first one to fall here. Wait a minute, Yatoro does not have a Midas queued up. What's happening? Trent. He must be confused. What's going on, buddy? We'll see if it ends up changing the build eventually, but it looks like they want to get aggressive as Spectre makes another move. Oh, that's so sick. How annoying is that? Get Inkswell down bottom, Shadow Step up top. That's for the kill under the tower as it's so low with the Catapult coming through. I mean, this is just guaranteed gone. But yeah, Yatoro's gone for the treads into the Mask of Madness, so does have a little bit more damage early. Higher elements of aggression, perhaps to try and pair up with this Spirit Breaker, Viper. Maybe even thinking about some of the timings that Virtus.Pro are trying to hit. You want to be ready to fight in those situations. Oh yeah. Well, and again, for the fighting with Virtus.Pro, it feels like because Spectre's gone this Urn build, he can get really up in people's face quickly, and is building into that Blade Mail has it done. So ways for both Notice and the Spectre to kind of take stacks now. Virtus.Pro are really starting to cook. Cooking indeed here. You can see 3 points into the Nasal Goo. The single point Bristleback has become pretty common on Bristleback lately. Sometimes you go for 2, but if there's multiple instances of break, I mean, obviously you want to put as few points as possible because you're just going to get more damage the more points you have in Goo. Kind of the dream right now. And the stats too. We've been seeing a lot of people just skill up consistently, but now finding Notice. Good LSA though to turn it, and the life drain to heal him back up. Can't get anything out there. Viper's in trouble. Mapochka trying to run away. Team Spirit went up the wrong hill. Oh.
just a great example of the importance of positioning there too. When all you have is an Aether Lens, you know? That's just all preemptive, great knowledge there from Virtus.Pro. Because that's not like a blink save or something, right? It's just Squadix understanding what kind of moves are going to be coming out here from Team Spirit. To defend your Bristleback while getting that giant bank of gold, everything is going right for Virtus.Pro right now.
Collapse feels like he's not even comfortable going on to FNG because of the threat of the Spectre showing up. I mean, why not give him the tip? He knows the danger could be coming the other direction. Man, I like this too from Virtus.Pro because it feels like they've set themselves up to be in a position where just play defensive, get into our items, and then we'll hit our timing. And it almost feels like Team Spirit are the ones that kind of need to be playing on the aggressive foot.
I think we might see that soon, right? We got level 6 on the Ancient Apparition, level 6 on the Hoodwink. Could see some smokes down bottom, perhaps, trying to chase the Spectre. The worst thing that can happen is if you try and make a move towards Spectre, and then she immediately like haunts somewhere else for a kill.
Right.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Gotta be wary of that for sure.
Currently, Heritage pretty static down bottom at the moment.
And from the Radiant is going to connect. I've seen, like we saw in that little graphic a few minutes ago, a lot of stacks being built that are now going to start to get claimed. But yeah, 13.5 minutes. Virtus.Pro still sitting pretty, just farming, but they are going to smoke now.
Yeah, and he's going to leave that bottom lane too, because he actually got a little peek at Mira as he was swapping between the trees. So Heritage has moved up top. Perhaps they're going to try and see if that'll be a bit of a bait here.
Not for long.
Yeah. I mean, Yadaro is up here. He's back over near the little hot tub area.
This has been his heat map. It's just been this jungle.
I mean, but everybody knows that this is where you end up going. Squadix is just going to instead head on over to farm, not feeling like they want to make the dive behind the tier 2 and instead just going to play for the farm.
And over the Mighty Mines here. And then
Dire's
immediately
top
back
tower is
there.
under attack.
2 to 7. Again, a bit of a slow one with Virtus.Pro picking up the majority of those kills. Every move that Team Spirit's made over the last few minutes has been rebuffed. And it feels like they're, at least for now, somewhat content to keep farming. Try and get into their items.
Charge down bottom.
Looking for it. Makes the move, but this is the problem. You go immediately. Collapse needs to keep his distance from Mira now. Goes for the TP out. That's going to keep him safe. But this is why you can't make those dives. Even against this support, like the fact FNG can sit here is huge for them. Although now, no haunt. Okay, Mira comes in to clean up.
I'm all out of pity for the likes of you.
Alright, trying to get something going here. Squadix already up to the boots
Mid
of
lane.
travel and
Jumps. Chrono. Down. I mean, they're chronoing for the Pugna.
Yeah, but they got him.
That's right.
Radiant called in the
Fair enough.
fortification.
Okay, not great. That's true.
Dire's
Bit
top
of a long
tower is about
cooldown.
to be
To be
raised.
fair, he's also just been taking neutral creeps this whole
Radiant's
time,
bottom
so
tower is under attack.
something here for Yadaro. And Squadix is currently looking in towards that Yules as well, which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Super solid versus Spirit Breaker, and just a quality item.
And eventually, you know, he'll be able to build Wind Waker too, right?
That's right. We got progression on that item now.
I do love that item. That one's pretty cool.
We saw quite a few, I'd say, in the road TS so far.
Or Poposhka. Oh, they try and turn. Actually gets the Ice Vortex off. Won't be enough damage though. Lina in trouble. Charge through onto 3. Collapse has got to get out of there. The LSA is going to connect. Stun for a while. Collapse turns. Wants to get a bash. Not going to find it. And in the end, it is going to be another kill going the way of Virtus.Pro. The Spirit just can't find a move. They got a chrono for kills.
Man, you got notice here mid, also pushing this in a little bit. Not going to commit though, but looks like, I see shield rune up top there, so. Grab that first. Yeah, immediately pings. I have a shield rune. We are taking this tower.
Yeah. Gotta make the move, but already in to deny it.
Has been denied.
So give a little tip there onto Laurel. Who's having to play Viper. You know, we cheer for the Viper, and then you actually have to play it, and it feels different for the players, probably.
Well, it's interesting too because, you know, 1 point Bristleback, the break isn't necessarily even, I almost think it's more valuable for the Spectre
Oh, definitely.
than it is for the Bristle.
Yeah.
They're losing map. They've lost the mid tier 1, they've lost the top tier 1. Yadaro's been hitting neutrals in the Mighty Mines for a solid 12 minutes at this point.
Although
Now they're hitting bottom.
I should say that this is like quintessential Spirit in a way, right? When we think of all those games that we used to watch of theirs, it would be a big turnaround kill that made everything work for them. And could this be it? Miposhka gets away as they take down the Lina. A very nice combination to get their kill.
I didn't see how that got set up, but that was really cool because he was just charging the wave. I don't know if they knew that he was nearby, but he essentially charged the wave and used that for the mobility to get in there for the Nether Strike.
Miposhka is still sitting so low up there on the top side. This collapse is going to get ran at by Notice. TP's away.
I feel like there's games where you can tell the teams immediately after draft are like, okay, they're low on stuff. Yeah, right? Because it is true. They've seen these like really quick TPs a couple times here because they're recognizing there's not a lot of stoppers here. Mira, though, he does get stopped in his tracks there.
That is a quick kill. Aghanim Scepter collapse as well. Very strong. And yeah, looking for more. Collapse tries to run out. Gets stunned and brought down. 11-5. They are all over them. This is the kind of swarming that you're hoping for with this lineup right now. Mid lane, though, you have Yadro here. He's got Maelstrom. He's got Mask of Madness and Ultimate Orb. He needs to get involved. He's seeing what's happening to his team. Felt like they wanted to try and set up for something, but again, Squadron's just not getting caught trying to push out waves. He's been doing a really good job of staying active when he needs to. That kill up top there was the first death for the entire game. We'll see if he can keep up that type of momentum. Ooh, that one hurts. That was almost the completed Octarine core done for the Spear Breaker. Yeah, not quite finished, so it won't be the worst.
Which one dire again?
Right now,
Radiant's top tower's about to topple. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
It's definitely, if I remember back to some of those quintessential Spirit games, they lose a lot up until about that 20-minute mark. And then they make a crazy comeback happen. Can it happen again? Ice Blast is out, but let the Decrypt, they don't feel comfortable going for more. Have to back away. They force out a lot of movement. But now Yadro, he's in further trouble. Starts to drop. It's the time off to get away, but I mean, it's only going to be a moment. Oh, they did manage to kill Lina at the same time. They found him on the back line.
Okay, nicely done. Good cleanup there from Collapse.
And it is a 19-minute Spectre Radiance with Urn and Blade Mount.
That is going to be the finished Octarine core now for Collapse once his courier respawns in 1 minute. So that is a huge upgrade for the Spear Breaker, of course. Kind of quintessential item of this hero right now, feels like. And then possibly eyeing up and towards that Shadow Blade after, by the looks of it.
Dire's top
See if
tower
they can try and break open this map a little bit.
Radiant's bottom tower
But,
is under
I
attack.
mean, part of the problem is that Yadro only has one option right now. He has to hunt for a kill. That's what they went, they did it. They feel like, can they really attack and set up on a tower with these heroes? Not really, you know?
No, there really isn't much push on either team. I mean, Lina to some extent, but we've seen what can happen. Like, if they commit hard onto Lina, she's going to die. Has to play it a little bit more conservatively back away from the buildings. As 20-minute mark comes around, still only a 3,000 gold lead for doubling their kills. Virtus.Pro haven't been able to create that separation you want to see yet.
Dire is scanning for enemies.
Oh, there's the Midas.
Dire is scanning
Yeah,
for
now we're
enemies.
sorted. Okay.
As they hold down this bottom lane and Virtus.Pro take the top side of the map. The other thing that you might start thinking about would be a Roche play. Obviously can take it to some extent with the Bristleback, having that minus armor, but not a great Roche taking lineup until that Spectre gets into Manta, really.
Not a whole lot of vision out on the map either for Virtus.Pro. Might be something they're trying to fix right now. I'm sure if they have some boards coming out. There's tons of vision currently from the Spear, which is really important for the Spear Breaker, of course.
Look at this. As soon as he shows up on the wave, and Collapse is just sitting there, taunting as they go on him, realizing you can't actually go for that kill. And then they back away. Yeah, they barely tickled him. I mean, do you think that maybe if you're Team Spirit, you think about getting active when you know that Haunt is down, or is it just too low of cooldown?
I think you might want to wait until they feel pressure to like go for towers or set up for Roche. Like, I wouldn't want to waste Chrono right now, is how I would think about it for Team Spirit, right? Like, if you could kind of fight maybe your Roche, that could be worth it. I think they're definitely capable of taking it if they get a significant kill. But then you have to worry about things like, you know, is it going to be valuable enough for a buyback Shadow Step?
Right.
You know, could that create some serious issues for us? Collapse has also purchased up the Planar Pocket.
Oh, wow.
Like a straight up purchase early on, which I think is, I don't know, maybe
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
It's very interesting.
Yeah.
But the magic resistance is just so ridiculous this game.
Right.
That's certainly the best reasoning for it. And of course, if you do catch the right spell,
Yeah.
it is insanely valuable. But like when you're trying to get Shadow Blade and stuff, that seems like a really heavy investment.
It is.
He has no hope of getting from the Tormentor, though. That's for sure. He is top of the board right now for Team Spirit. So.
Right. Yeah, if you want it, you got to get it. I mean, I guess it is, like you said, just a crazy amount of magic to help out. As down bottom, they managed to find Mapochka. Glimmer Cave's trying to escape. Actually, almost survived that one with a jump forward. Chrono now on the 2, but the LSA was in Chrono. Is it still going to be enough to get him out, though? The Decrep is there along with the Yule Scepter charge through on the stage. They find him the second go. Moving forward onto Squadix. They get him with the Bushwhack. They need a little bit more damage, but they're not finding him. LSA to save his own life in a Chrono. Even time can't stop this guy.
And he finally got Seiyushin at the same time, which is so unlikely to happen. This is an Aether Lens Pugna with Glimmer. Like, what are the chances you catch him inside the Chrono with Alina? You finally do it, and he gets off a godly LSA to save himself. Into the Roche Pit they go. 5k lead, potential Aegis being set up for them right now. This is everything Virtus.Pro wanted with their draft.
I don't know if Virtus.Pro hurt. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this Roche is angry. He's coming for him in Spirit Breaker too. He's charging through. I think he's gonna finish this one off. It's very close. Enough, damn it! They take him down! Collapse says, no, this isn't your Roach. I'm coming in for more. Tries to find more damage. Can he get away? He's slowed. He's silenced. LSA to finish.
The supports were smoked, trying to get here as fast as possible.
Hey, yo, that Bristleback kill though, right?
I mean, got him.
Now they move it in, but Roach, it's already going to fall. I mean, Spirit are right up on that hill, but they're just a couple of seconds too late. Do they still want to take this fight,
They're
though?
feeling desperate. Mira,
looking, Bushwhack, it's online. Can they get it? But the silence is already there. Grimstroke on point. And with the Soulbind out, leashed up, FNG is going to die, but they wanted more.
Hoping to get a bigger kill there.
Grimstroke is very good, man. This hero's crazy.
Yeah, Silence has been really on point so far, as well as those Inkswells too. But yeah, 4 points in a Phantom's Embrace, 4 points in Inkswell. Really good here, and I mean, negative win rate.
Yeah. Apparently.
Yeah. That's how it works, I think.
Well, to be fair though, it is on Radiant, so, you know, that was a positive win rate. Yeah. 4 minutes left on this Aegis, and we'll see what they decide to do with it. Virtus.Pro smoke up as 3. They've got Spectre on the other side of the map ready to join them. Now Spirit, they're also very grouped together with the exception of Collapse. Depending on how this fight goes, could turn their fortune slightly. 10 seconds until Chrono. And they can't go for that dive right now. Team Spirit are just going to back out, go and play a little bit more defensively around their Ancients and Tormentor. But I think to feel comfortable and like, I mean, you can never feel comfortable against Team Spirit, but I really want to see Virtus.Pro pulling the lead out further over the next couple of minutes here.
See if they can fight back here.
Collapse, charges in, finds one. Notice he's in front. A lot of damage out onto Lina, but now the turn onto Laurel can't stand a chance. There's way too much damage coming out with BKB on a Noticed. Can't do anything.
They're just going to retreat back. Collapse just charging across the map right now.
Yeah.
And some pretty cool ideas here. They have this ward in the mid lane that's giving him some like preemptive vision on the waves, which is something that's going to be super important for the Spirit to keep the game going. So the deeper ward that you can get as the supports on Team Spirit, that'll allow Collapse to try and catch these waves just randomly across the map. Just able to charge right through them. And well, there it is, folks. The 26-minute Midas for the Viper. I hope your seats are comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
Team Spirit are going to try and do what they can to take this game as late as possible.
I mean, we'll see if it actually works out, but notice he's getting charged again. Collapse, he sees that ice path. He's hungry, although the Ice Blast is about to wear out, so gonna have to cancel that charge. Heritage is gonna get connected by the Bushwhack. Collapse runs right by Squadix. He is just going to head out across mid. But yeah, I mean, you can see Laurel, like, obviously late Midas getting picked up for the Viper. He has not had a great game. Been feeling pretty bad so far for the old Viper.
It's a risky pick. I feel like every time you see a Viper, everyone kind of thinks it. It's like, oh, what if they'll pick Viper this game? They never really do, but grabbing it here. Forget somewhere. Yeah, got that current. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you got to do. That was actually the completed Agonibs right now, so no flame code for Squadix. Oh, collapse. Oh, got caught.
Find him. Although, charge through, tries to escape. Yule's long range, gets caught and will be punished. That's what you get for ulting my courier.
And noticed right now. Insane move. Finds a Blink Dagger. Because how do you start these fights right now as Virtus.Pro, right? They don't actually have these normal initiation styles, right?
No.
So he's just going to get in there. That's going to start a fight.
Oh my goodness. Now Maposhka tries to escape. There is no escape. Old Pigman takes him down.
It's such a good read on the game from Notice. He's like, I can't die.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to blink. Whatever like objective we want to take, I'm just going to blink on it. And that's going to give vision for my Spectre. It's going to give lots of space for my Lina. I might get Inkswelled and saved with the Hard Dispel. Right? I got Pugna backing me up here as well. We got 2 Yules. We got Glimmers. We got Decraps. So I'm just going in.
I mean, and speaking of, you know, going into Yadro. I mean, he gets the Wisdom Rune, but he's going to pay for that. No, time walk. Gets away, time dilation. Chrono now on to 1. Wants to find that kill. Okay. Says, yeah, I'll take that one and get out. Why not?
All right, he's gaming. Crowd likes that. Team Spirit fans in the building.
I mean, that's what you need to do to get back in this game.
Oh, he's getting the Lotuses. Oh, there's so many. One,
Meanwhile,
2,
Laura
3. Can't even get them all.
Oh, going to drop. Notice is too strong. My God.
Yadro has found a bounty of Lotuses up top. He actually couldn't even keep farming them all. There were too many.
Yeah.
Leave them be.
They need whatever they can get at this point in the game, not gonna lie.
You know, he actually did get the Vindicator's Axe too, by the way. Which,
okay.
Kind of the luckiest thing with the build that he went, of course. That is the dream.
Dude.
That is terrifying.
Dude, Blink Ags Bristleback in every game, please. I want it. That is awesome looking. Man, he gets overwhelming. I mean, he's going to Lotus next. He doesn't need anything else besides this. He just needs to stay alive.
Yeah, finally finding a way into a lighter dispel other than like the hardcore BKB. So I won't have to BKB for like time dilations every single time or something.
Right now, nobody home on the side of Team Spirit with no Aegis for a while. They're still feeling I mean, we've seen a lot of high ground pushes go badly. Oh, Virtus.Pro, is this going to be a little bit too bold of a move, or are they comfortable just continuing to make this? They'll force out the glyph. Do they stick around for more? They seem to have the heroes for it, but I can't help but feel uncomfortable. We've seen so many high ground pushes go bad. But a Yule Scepter lift up. Have they found the secret, the way to break it on and collapse? He's done, but there's the push fight. Ice Blast afterwards connects those. Starting to fall lower and lower, but not going to go down. And with Spectre in the backline, destroying Mapochka, he's finding more. Keratin tries to TP out. Does he have a way to escape through the life drain? Heals him back up, and now we're all also in trouble. Virtus.Pro say we don't want to go late game. And Yadro not there to help out. BP trying to put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, he's got no chrono, not a whole lot he can do in the situation. Trying to delay as much as they can, but they need him if they want to hit these ice blasts. If they want to do some crazy combos.
It's gonna happen. They're on to him again.
Yeah, they're the ones getting comboed right now. That Agnus, after getting killed on the courier, finally delivered. Squadix, so things only getting harder now for Team Spirit.
Goodness.
They have to find some crazy vortex, boomerang, insane magic amplification damage here for Yadro to try and get a kill, and then he's going to be chronoless.
Well, he jumps in and then the blink away from the Bristleback immediately. I mean, you talked about
Shadow Step.
Looking.
No Spectre players, no dust. All right, everyone's relating right now.
Oh, gotta run away, run away. Those illusions are gonna kill you, Mira. Oh, run, keep running, scurry away from there, a little hoodwink. Dude, she's going down. Oh my God. It was, that jump in at the last second there was almost enough to take down the hoodwink.
A little bit of panic.
Dire is scared.
I really like this Blink Dagger on Bristleback.
It was so good. Great pickup.
Going over the game. Take another look at this fight and what could have been something from Collapse, but just gets absolutely demolished there inside the base.
It's tough because what can you really achieve with this defense, I guess, right? I think they were maybe just hoping they could dissuade them a little bit because they know they can't win a full fight within the Chronosphere. Roche may respawn in 5 seconds here, so that's definitely what Virtus.Pro are playing for. They just want to get the Aegis, go back towards the high ground. Pretty simple for them at this point. And it's going to be a 2-minuter. So some time for Team Spirit. Can they get anything that can...
I mean, yeah, it feels like it needs to be better fights, but Virtus.Pro are playing such disciplined Dota that they're not giving them those opportunities. Now, a smoke up, finding one separated might be the answer. Naruto right in front of Kirtich, but right next to him too. Jump in, Bushwhack there, they find out it's already dead. Momoshka, no ice blast got out, and now they're in trouble, they gotta run away. Kirtich onto him, chasing, looking for more leash, now trying to escape Collapse, gets the charge through, connects onto him, another Bushwhack, jump back from Yadro. Laurel, he can't get away as quickly. They're gonna run down, this Viper doesn't have anywhere else to hide. Notice, the charge is going out onto him, Collapse needs to get away, he gets denied. The flame code bonus, the blink forward from Melina. They're just finding kill after kill after kill. Virtus.Pro will not be denied. This game number 1, they want to take the lead as they head straight on in. These tier 4 towers, as a matter of fact, say, yeah, we don't need another Rax.
Man, we don't get to see a lot of Lina these days, but what a game for Squadix. Just perfectly positioned this entire game. 9-2-0. And then utilizing the flame smoke as well to just fly right over the wall. Hiding in the trees, lurking behind all of his allies. A Spectre and Bristle up front, making it so simple. And the backup saves of FNG.
They've had enough.
I mean, what a game.
They can't do anything. Absolutely perfect performance from Virtus.Pro. This young squad of players led by one old head in FNG. A very similar formula to how Team Spirit won TI just 2 years ago. We'll see if they can make it happen again, but already Virtus.Pro off to a great start. So they're going to claim that victory, and that crowd, let them hear it.
Giving it up here. I mean, yeah,